Hey guys, welcome to the pod seat. My name is AJ.
Hello guys, this is Lex. Welcome back to another video and we hope you guys like it.
Hey guys, so this is part two of our Sunday showdown. So we have some terrible news that comes out of Texas, Fort Hood. A girl from Long Beach, California. I think Lex knows more about that story than I do. He just basically told me about it and I just found out. So I'm shocked after, whatever happened with Vanessa, that girl from Houston that was killed. Now it's like, another soldier, another Hispanic woman. Uh, to me, I didn't even know about it till right now. Lex is telling me, so I think he'll inform you guys too.
Yeah, AJ, this is sad because like you were saying, that happens 3 years ago with Vanessa Guillen. A beautiful female soldier was killed. This army base is in Texas called it's called Fort Hood and is a Texas-based army base. And this new soldier, female, her name is Ana Basaldua Ruiz, 20 years old, very young girl who was killed allegedly. Um, and she was from California, Long Beach, like you were saying. And that happens on March 13th. And guess what? They're saying there's no foul play. Um, I don't think somebody just died just like that. Something must have happened. And also, this is not this is a city. This army base is huge. They have over 40,000 soldiers living in that base. It's 214 acres. That place is big. It's basically a city. And for this that happens again, it is troubling just because if let's say you have a kid in high school and he wants to go to the army, I will talk to my kid not to do it just because it is. Also, if my kid go to the army, it's because I want him to do better. And if he go to war, it's a different story. But my kid dying in the U.S. in the U.S. not in another country, but here at an army base, that would be troubling for me. And here's something that I found too, AJ. Um, I found these numbers in 20. This is from 2020. This is the closest thing that I was able to find. In 2020, 26 people died, or soldiers in this army base. 8 people were considered to be that died by accident. What is that? What would you? I don't even know what accident. What would they call accident? Friendly fire, I would think. Training, maybe. 6 people were suicide. 5 homicide. 5 undetermined, and 2 out of illness.
Is this the same Fort Hood that Vanessa Guillen died as well?
Yes, same place, and it's happening again. And guess what? This one of the problems I had is I've been trying to find a news station to talk about this, and it's not happening like it should.
Yeah, I
I
guess
think
that's probably why I
she
didn't know
deserved
about it.
more. She deserved more airspace on news stations.
Correct. Yeah.
What do you think? What would you do? I mean, if you have a kid, what would you do if your kid wants to go to the army? I mean, what would you advise your kid knowing that this is happening?
Well, first of all, I have a lot of respect for the parents that send their kids to the army, to the navy, to the marines,
Yes.
the air force. It's a very brave thing to do to, defend our country through foreign domestic threats. It's a very, very enduring thing to, as a parent, to take, when you send your kids to places like that, even if they made their decisions themselves, to even have that feeling as a parent that, your kids going off to war or any other, you know terrible situations that could arise. Now, with that being said, also, as a parent, if my kid, like you said, is gonna die in America at a base where supposedly it's supposed to be considered the most powerful nation in the world, and your daughter or son dies at the base, that's very hard to take, especially because they didn't go off for any war. They should be protected over there and feel safe over there, because they're serving the country. Serving the country is like one of the biggest things you can do. Me, I don't think I'm brave enough to do that, because I chose a different path. uh so I give respect to people that do, because it's something that it never crossed my mind to do, to serve. uh I try to serve in other ways, but to go out to war, it's very brave, and it takes a lot to become a soldier. So with that being said, I'm reading the article right now on CNN where it says no foul play is suspected in the death of the Fort Hood soldiers. Now I'm trying to find out how she died.
Oh,
But do you know how she died?
here's the thing. I was looking for that. I wasn't able to find it, but days before her death, she talked to her parents, her mom, her family, and she told her family she was being sexual harassed by a superior.
Correct. I'm reading that
Same
right now. Yeah.
same thing that happened to Vanessa Guillen. Same thing. So that is even worse to me.
Now, what I'm
There's
reading on the CNN article is the same thing that you're saying, that her family said that Gillian was sexually harassed and planned to file a complaint, and she was killed the day before she could file it. And the suspect, a fellow Fort Hood soldier, killed himself after being confronted by the police. So that was basically something that's similar to what's happening to Besmalda Ruiz.
Anna. Yep.
Anna, yeah. So that and Fort Hood's known for stuff like that. That doesn't seem right to me. I think someone's trying to save someone's ass right now.
Well, yes, and that message to me is being sent as top officers can get away with things. And they had that mentality because it's been happening for so long and they're confident they're not going to get in trouble. Because if you know something happened 3 years ago and there are new rules set in place for anybody who sexual harass anybody, they would think it twice. But they're confident there's nothing's going to happen to them. So that's it's sad, and something has to happen
Yeah.
quick before somebody else die.
So they're ruling it out as a suicide. That's what they're saying. And they're saying that, any foul play or sexual harassment will be investigated. But as for now, there's no foul play detected.
Yeah, we will see. Uh, I just hope.
And that's what sucks, because, man, and it's so as you said, it's happening. Well, mostly the news, what they're saying, is happening to young Hispanic women. So as a Hispanic
Minorities.
parent,
Mm.
if it would be hard to send my daughter to the army.
Yeah.
And most of these people probably do it because for the salary for the insurance and things that they did not grew up with. So it's
It's a
becoming
step
more clear
forward
that
to go to college.
yeah, and Texas is an area where we have a big immigration problem, and that can cause a lot of racial divisions and other things that could probably also affect what's happening in Fort Hood. I think Fort Hood should be reviewed thoroughly on what's going on and why this is happening.
And this Fort Hood is, I don't think there's any army base in this country that has the record that Fort Hood has when it comes to soldiers being killed or dying. It's a bad reputation anyways, man. Think about it. If you were a soldier and you've been told, hey man, you got to go to Fort Hood, I would say, man, I'm not going. It just don't have a good record.
Yeah. Well, with that being said, I hope things come more into light. There is going to be an investigation going forward. Especially 3 years prior, that Vanessa's family it wasn't easy for Vanessa's family either.
Yeah.
They had to they had a lot of support going forward. So I feel like that base might come through for Anna's family too.
I hope so too, and I hope I see more news of what's going on with her. Her family need answers, and they need support from the media and everybody else. So hopefully, if we hear something else, if we have more information, we can make another video. And I hope we have some more news for you guys. And thank you for watching. Anything else that you wanna say, AJ?
No, you said it all. Basically, if we have any information, we'll definitely get it forward.
All right, guys. Once again, thank you for your time. Give us a like and subscribe, please.
All right, guys, take
Thank you.
care. Bye.